Live from the Neverland Theatre, your host, Gary Starr.
Stage 2.
Hello, a very good evening to you. Welcome once again to Stage to Stream, live from the Neverland Theatre here in the sunny town of Skeg, Vegas. Hope you're well, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Welcome once again. Welcome back to fun chat and much, much more, including some top guests this evening, which we're going to find out about very shortly indeed. Before we start, once again, what we ask you to do is quite simply share the stream and, of course, invite your friends. Invite them to the page. Let's get them interactive. Let's get them social. And, of course, make sure you send your reactions, some thumbs up and some love hearts, because we are going to need you to chat to us tonight. So before we start, let's find out what's on tonight. Live tonight on Stage to Stream from Sleaford Little Theatre, Tony and Joanne. Plus top banter and live chat with you out there. All right here on Yes, indeed. And that's happening this evening. Very exciting indeed. But, of course, the night would not be complete without the right-hand sidekick. She's not a sidekick. She's a host. It's right-hand Ruthie.
Right hand Ruthie, right hand Ruthie.
Right hand Ruthie.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hello.
How are you?
All right, how are you?
Yeah, living the dream.
Oh, it's going to move this.
Good. Don't hit that.
There.
Good. What have you been up to?
Well, lots.
Go on.
Oh, we've just been filming again today, haven't we?
We have been filming again today.
We've had a
Wicked
it's
Witch
been-
of the West has been in.
prop central drama department. That's not right. Wardrobe department.
It's all been happening.
All been happening. Lots of emails flying left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
Lots of new guests booked in. Thanks, Tommy Rollison.
Yeah, not just lots of new guests. Tommy, who was here filming the other day, managed to get how many, Ruth?
It's approximately 25.
Approximately 25.
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it? You're quite low down on the screen today. I need to sort that.
I'm having issues left, right, and centre. I don't know what this is,
I
hanging
don't know why
down.
it's so low down, but
Oh no! Now listen.
make you bigger. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there's my big moon face going.
There we go. Big moon face. There she
Moon
is.
face.
We were just quite low down on the screen. I've put you in place.
It might be my stool. It did shrink when I moved it.
Ooh.
Anyway, we're here.
We are.
How are you out there? Oh yeah. Pop into the credits. Oh wow, it's happening again. Pop into the comments. That's it. Tell me how you're doing.
Brilliant. Do you want to get social?
Probably should.
Get social.
Top banter.
going
this
well
evening.
already,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's great. It's been a long day. It has.
Hi everyone.
Okay.
So if you're not already,
Mm.
then hop on to Facebook.
Yeah.
On stagetoStream.tv. Head into the comments on the live. Make sure you like it, share it.
Yeah.
Put some love hearts on there. You know,
Do it.
the usual. In there, you can just talk to me
You can,
if you want to.
if you like.
If you want to.
Yeah.
Alternatively, later on, when we've got a guest here, you can ask them questions. Or you can send them to my inbox, or indeed, I have my trusty telephone right here.
Brilliant. You know what it's time for, don't you?
The telephone number.
Yeah.
Send me a WhatsApp on this number.
07510 followed by 891 then 005. Let's get social.
What was that number again?
That's 07510
Of course.
followed by 891 then 005.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got it right.
There you go then. That's good then, isn't it?
There we go.
Yeah.
So yeah, do that. Let's have a little look, shall we? Let's see who's already in the chat.
Let's see what's going on in Groovetown.
Well, I was actually asking if anyone that had Doritos today. Have you had any
Doritos?
Doritos, Gary?
No, why?
It's National Tortilla Chip Day.
Ooh, interesting. It's a Mexicano.
Yeah.
Good. No, no.
Maybe we get some for later, maybe.
Oh,
Anyway.
good.
And also, on my calendar of national days, there isn't one for tomorrow. So I've had a little
There'll be
Google.
something.
Yeah, it's International Waffle Day. It's very
Waffle
American,
Day.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Waffles.
Oh,
Got a waffle maker, though.
Paul Dixon. Hello, Paul. Hope you're well.
Hi,
He's in the
Paul.
chat. Hope you're well. And Johnny Booth, who is just 2 rooms down from where we are now, said all mints.
You could put mints on your tortilla chips, couldn't you?
Oh,
You
is
could
that what
have,
he's asking for? I thought it
you
was
could
just
have,
going,
what do they call them?
because he's,
Nachos, but
Johnny.
with mints.
Mm.
Is that a thing? That's a thing, isn't it?
I don't know. Don't know what you're on about.
Nachos with
David
mince.
Burton's here.
I don't know. Hi, David.
Hello, David. Hope you're well, my friend.
Oh, he's been busy recording voiceovers all day. Finished.
Excellent.
Oh, how exciting.
Nice. Yvette Pepper's here,
Oh, no.
who had Doritos today. What an interesting story.
Well, I'm more intrigued as to.
Hold
did
on.
You have...
Let me just because that calls for something, and it calls for this. Yvette's just messaged in and said, "I've had Doritos today."
But what we all want to know, Yvette, is did you have melted cheese on those Doritos? And how did you melt that cheese? Did you do it with a hairdryer again?
We need to find that video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've got it actually because it
Have
was
you?
I'll dig it out.
Hello.
I'll have it for tomorrow.
Andrew Melills plus Becky. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
And Jonathan Samuel. Hello. From way up north. Way up north.
Steve Andrews.
Go on.
Hi, Steve. Spooky. He's had chicken fajitas for tea with salsa and corn chips tonight.
That is spooky. That happened.
Yeah.
There you go. Then. Well, it's all happening here in Social Media Corner,
Very exciting stuff.
in a way.
No, it is. It's very anyway. Sunday is National Public Sleeping Day, and I think that means you've got to go outside and sleep in public, which is a bit odd.
Paul Dixon's just had Chinese. That's what I need. I might have that later.
Oh, yes, you got a Dorito day.
I don't know.
Leanne Answorth's been over to Bilsby Dogfield with a friend and her 5 dogs. That was fun and crazy. It's nice over there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
It's just so much effort getting our lot in the van, and Ghosty just hates the car ride. She's not a fan.
No.
I'm pretty certain once, because she does chat a lot, does Ghosty. She like a whiny chat. It's funny though. I'm pretty certain she said help me once. Anyway, that's it.
That's a good story, Ruth. Excellent. Well, top banter, Ruth. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Brilliant. So, yeah, what's happening? Well, who can tell? Who can tell this
Right, I think
evening?
I've caught up with that.
Have you? Great.
Do
Oh,
you
you're
know
back,
what?
are you?
We have got.
Oh, Ross Gunning's here. Hi, Ross. Hope you're well. Hope it's all going well with your next project, which is very exciting.
Yeah, we've got him on. When have we got you on, Russ? Tell me.
He's the project he's doing is pairing up people from the West End and such like with people.
You're doing the jazz hands as you're doing it. What's that
I'm
about?
going to leave it that vague so that then when Ross comes on, he can make it sound
Better.
yeah.
Wednesday the 31st, I think I've got you in
There you
for,
go.
Ross. Is that right? Have I got that right? Is that next week? I don't know. What day is it today?
I don't know, because what we were saying was that Tommy's managed to get us
It is,
around
yeah.
about 3 weeks worth of guests
I know. I've not had to
from his-
contact them all.
from his showbiz sensational list.
I've not got them
But
contacted them all yet.
his dad, Rollo, at the same time managed to get me 2 people from his showbiz list.
There you go.
And none of them were Jess Conrad, so I'm a bit disappointed, but there you go.
Wow. He didn't share that with you?
No, he said he wouldn't do it. He would not
Jess.
even asking.
Jess, if you're out there and you would like to come on the show,
Yeah.
drop us a message.
Yeah. We'd love Jess Conrad on here.
Or anyone. You know,
Yeah.
we don't mind.
Yeah. Terry Hayes is here. Hi, Terry. And yes, and Gareth Bippo is out there. Hi, Bippo. Hope you're well.
Hello.
Nice to see you, my friend. Welcome. Yes. You're here for the top banter, I can see. And it's as top banter as this.
Oh, and I was just reading David Burton's. He's got. Are you ready with the button on there?
I'm ready.
The laughing and the clapping. Oh, it keeps moving. We've been talking about tortilla chips, the National Tortilla Chip Day. And David Burton's popped in and said, I've been eating wood shavings and sawdust. It's the last time I go to a chippy for lunch. Brilliant. David, we've missed you.
We have missed you. You're literally like the gag writer for this show, because that laughter track never gets played unless David's here. I don't even bother. Sometimes I'll just go for Ruth's bits, but yeah.
Well, that's because I'm not funny.
Well,
I don't know why I'm here. Why am I even here?
you are funny. You've got a
Well.
following.
Listen,
You've got a cult following.
lots of people. Harry Stedman, Gary's going to kill me in suspense, waiting until tomorrow for #WetTrumpets.
He wants Wet Trumpet Day tomorrow, but it's not Wet Trumpet Day tomorrow. No, it's Mouldy Harmonica.
Gareth Bibb. Tell them about the sock. What does that mean?
David, do not tell them about the sock or the shower curtain or any other of your inappropriate stories that we can't tell on stage to stream. Ruth, don't encourage.
I thought it might have been something else, but obviously I'm wrong. We'll leave that there. Melanie's here. Hi, Melanie. How are you?
Are you all right? You good? You're
Lovely,
good.
lovely.
Welcome.
Right, Terry
It's all
Hayes.
happening.
Looking forward to SLT, Sleaford Little Theatre.
Yes.
We've got 2 members of their new production with us shortly, talking all things Midsummer Night's Dream.
Yeah.
Exciting. I love a bit,
Bit
of
of
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare,
Do you
yeah.
like Shakespeare?
I'm going to be honest with you. I do like it, but I love watching it. But it's the one thing I wouldn't dare to be in, probably because I can't learn scripts, or even bother to direct because I can't learn scripts. But I'd love to do it. I'd love to do Midsummer Night's Dream. But
I'd like you to do Midsummer Night's Dream.
Well, Johnny was saying earlier he'd like to be in Midsummer Night's Dream because he likes Bottom.
See, that I would go with Puck. That's my character that I'd like to be. It's always like that. I watched it. Where did I watch it? Regent's Open Air Theatre with the school. Believe it or not, at school they took us to go and see it. It was raining and loads of people started putting umbrellas up, so you couldn't see it. It was awful. Anyway, no, the show was good. It was just the fact that people kept putting umbrellas up. Yeah, and Puck was amazing in it, and I thought that's the part I'd like to play. Anyway, what I was going to say, have you ever been to the Globe?
Yes. No. No.
Well, it's quite simple. One of the two. Yes or no? That's a no. I took I can't remember if I took my brother or my brother took me a couple of years ago. We went to go and see Othello. Oh, it's amazing. It's very good. But we did the the standing up bits, the cheap seats, the not even seats.
I think that's
just
how you
standing
have
up.
to see it.
Now watch that, because people around us were dropping like flies. They were just all falling over and collapsing
Yeah,
everywhere.
well, if you go and see the the longest play ever, then if you stood there for 4 hours, Johnny Booth just jumped in and said he said I'd be the best Bottom. I think you would be, to be honest.
Speaking of bottoms, that's how you don't fall over in the Globe. You've got to tense your butt cheeks, keep the blood flowing.
Brilliant. That's how Johnny will play Bottom.
Aaron Kelly. I was Quince. Aaron Kelly. So he's been in Midsummer Night's Dream.
You were going to say Midsummer's Murders, weren't you?
Don't you love Midsummer Murders?
No.
Oh no, the old version
No,
with
I've
John
never watched
Nettles.
it.
Have
It's
you
rubbish.
not?
No,
Oh,
it's
you're missing
awful.
out.
John Nettles, who's he?
Midsummer Murders, a bit of Jonathan Creek. Oh, love it. Anyway, yeah, Aaron Kelly's done a lot of the shows. You have, because I saw a monologue he did. It was very good.
Yeah. He played what? Quince and Aegis. Aegis.
I wish. What do you mean I wish, Aaron Kelly? I don't understand. Anyway,
Oh, wait.
what?
Ross Gunning said, that's a great fact, Ruthie. Did you do a fact and I missed it?
Did I?
It's Ruth's
Oh yeah,
Fun
I did. I know
of
where it is.
the day.
Tell us about it, Ruthie.
So when standing for long periods of time, clench your butt cheeks.
There you go.
Because it keeps the blood
We've
pumping,
done
you
it
see.
now.
It's what they, like the
I'm
Queen's
glad you're
Guards.
paying attention there, Ross, because I
You missed
literally
it.
wasn't. Oh,
Now listen,
right.
I was saying that the Queen's Guards at Buckingham Palace, with the busbies and the heavy outfits and things, because they have to stand very still. I mean, it's not that they can't move. Well, they can't really.
Oh,
but
wait a minute. Whoa.
They fall over, don't
Ruth,
they?
just to interrupt you there, Harry Steadman's come in with a cracker. Can you do that gag, please? Because I think it's up there. I think it might deserve one.
Harry Steadman says, I've got a Shakespeare pencil. I'm not sure if it's to be or not to be. Do you know that? That's very good. Well done. But do you see, I had to say that very monotone. Still laughing.
There you go.
Just wait for the audience to
Oh, there you
pipe
go.
down. That was quite monotone, wasn't it? So, to be or not to be.
Maria Louise Bates. Who else is doing it right now?
Clenching their butt cheeks. I don't know.
Oh, standing up and clenching your butt cheeks. I know Johnny is in the next room.
Aaron Kelly. I rented a pig for a Shakespeare play. It was a Hamlet.
I'll give you that one.
Do you know what? Aaron Kelly educated me on some Shakespeare
I
once.
bet he did. Go on.
So, The Lion King is Hamlet.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I just never drew the conclusion.
Yeah.
Not that I really knew Hamlet
And
that well, to be
also,
honest, but, yeah.
I'll educate you on something.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Hold tight, everyone.
Mary Poppins driving Miss Daisy.
What? I've never seen Driving Miss Daisy.
Good. Yeah. Oh, Marie Louise Bates. Yes.
Yes.
She's doing it.
Well, it keeps the blood flowing. So if you're standing
Well,
still,
there you go. I didn't know that.
shift your weight about, clench your butt cheeks.
There you go. Ross Gunning, are you watching The Circle? No, I'm going to say no. Why?
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 That's awkward, isn't it? 'Cause you've got to wait for them to type the answer.
Yeah.
Now, the only reason why is because we're talking about Shakespeare today.
Okay.
Because there's lots of sayings that we all use nowadays
Yeah.
that originated with Shakespeare.
Right.
And I found like a little poster with them all. And there's one on it which says, "Dead as a doornail."
Right.
Now, it was only, I'd say probably a year or so ago that I realised I've been saying this wrong. I always thought it was dead as a dawn owl. You know, like a ooh, ooh, ooh. But in the morning.
It's Ruth's fun fact of the day.
Dead as a
Tell us
dawn
about
owl.
it, Ruthie.
Yeah. I don't, well,
That is
explain
mental.
to me what dead as a doornail means. Because I'll be honest, I've Googled it and it's not clear.
Well, there's many, many connotations for it.
Which are?
Well, I'm going to tell you. You think you're being clever?
No, I'm
right?
not. I really want to know.
Okay. Well, so in the olden times, what is one of the things in the olden times you used to use wooden pins to drop in the doors, but if you were posh, you had metal nails, and that was solid. It made it solid, so it was dead as a doornail. Or there's another one, which is the knocker on a door. When you had knockers on your door, and people used to knock on your door.
Come and
you
knock on the
used
door.
to use a nail, and but it got so many hammerings, but never did anything. So it was dead as a doornail. That's a couple of them. There might be more, but
well, very good.
there's a couple for you, just in case you're gonna throw any more at me.
Well, it made me think of other sayings that you know, like misheard. You have misheard song lyrics all the time, don't you? But misheard sayings is a thing.
You mishear everything, apparently.
What?
You mishear everything.
What?
Exactly. Jeez.
No, there is another one that and again, I didn't get this. The phrase, I don't think this is one Shakespeare coined, but it's to make ends meet. I didn't realise it was to make ends meet, as in like two ends of things to make them meet.
Right.
I thought it was like a joint of meat, like a butcher. That you would make, like making a recipe, like a dish. I thought
It's Ruth's fun fact of the day.
Tell us about it, Ruthie.
Well, it was just a misunderstanding. But it makes more sense for the ends to meet, doesn't it? That makes total sense. But doornail, it would make more sense to be as dead as a dawn owl.
Aaron Kelly came in and said they use doornails in coffins as well. That's possibly true. I think yes. I'm going to go with that one as well. So that would work as well.
Leanne Unsworth.
What?
I did too. Which one? The ends meet or the dawn owls?
You thought two bits to make ends meet meant you got two edge bits of meat and went.
Well, no, like because to make ends meet is a connotation of.
How are we going to make ends meet this month? I can't pay the rent or anything. Don't worry, I've got two
got a pie.
Two bits of beef with just the edges left, so we can survive this week by putting them together and making a new bit of meat. That's what we're going with. Oh. Listen, we really need to do more intellectual stuff before because people, are coming on this show and they're going to be sat there watching this going, oh, great, we're going to go on and talk about Shakespeare. And meanwhile, Right-Hand Ruthie thinks it's talking about bits of meat ending.
No, I don't think that's not a Shakespeare. It was just that I was just going off on a tangent on the misheard phrases,
Good. Which you always do.
Harry Tedman, true story to celebrate Shakespeare birthday this year. Wow, probably should put some breathing in that. So, true story to celebrate Shakespeare birthday this year. Shakespeare's birthday. Wow, this year.
Yeah.
McDonald's are releasing a new burger called Macbeth.
That's all you get, and you don't even get the laughter track for that. It's an awful.
I don't
joke.
get that.
I don't know. It doesn't matter, does it? It's been a pleasure, Ruth, chatting to you. It's almost time to meet our guest.
Just
this evening.
before you do.
Oh, go on.
Did
There's
you
more.
know
Go
that
on.
McDonald's actually released bubblegum flavoured broccoli about 3 years ago?
No.
That's true. They took it off the menu because it was rancid.
Great. Was that a joke or was that
No,
just
it's
a
true.
fact?
That's true.
Right. Well, it's rubbish.
2017, I think it was. Bubblegum flavoured broccoli.
Oh, no, you see, Leanne's now joining in with this, saying, I thought it meant like the ends of a joint of beef. I mean, I was quite young when I realised I was wrong. It wasn't like a. We'll have to ask our guests about this Shakespeare saying about making ends meet.
No, Shakespeare did. That's not his saying. That's just a.
It's one of them, isn't it?
No, he didn't say anything about meat. No.
Oh, okay then. Well, we don't need to panic about that then. But okay, well, yeah, okay. So making ends meet, you actually thought it meant taking two dry bits of end meat and putting them together.
No, I thought it was a dish. You know, like
Brilliant.
that you make a pie that you made ends meet. I thought it was like a special kind of thing that poor people ate when they were
there you go.
back in yesteryear. But no, that's
Top banter, Ruth. Top banter live, and you know what that is.
It's Ruth's Fun Fact of the Day.
Tell us about it, Ruthie.
I'm so sorry. I do apologise. But there you go. If you misheard things in the past, we'll find out more about that later. But right now, we're going to get back on topic. We've moved away from Shakespeare, like dead as a doornail. That was good. But we went to make ends meet as weird. It got weird on the show. So let's bring it back on track. It's almost time to meet our guest this evening. Right after this. No, that's not that one. Zoom, that's the wrong one. Ruthie.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
You're there. Let's meet our guest this evening. Hey! Here we are. They're live. Here we are. Hello. We're all here, live in the studio. Hello. Are you well?
Hello.
Yes, there they are. Lovely. We're having issues with our technical bits. There we go. We're there. We're floating together in the ether. So how are we all this evening? Are we well?
Yeah, very good, thank you. How are you?
Yes, very good. We have Joanne and Tony this evening. Nice to meet you. And we're going to be talking about a show that is happening very shortly indeed, which is always an exciting thing in these strange times. But first of all, let's get to know you yourselves. So let's go over to you first of all, Joanne. Tell us a bit about you and how you got into the industry and all about you.
Well, hi everyone, I'm Jo, and I'm a yoga teacher in my day job. And I'm a member of Sleaford Little Theatre, and I have been a member now of this company for about 13, 14 years. And I moved to Sleaford when I was expecting my little boy, who is now a teenager, so that tells me how long I've been there. And I needed to meet people. I come from a professional background. I was a teacher, a technical stage management teacher at Birmingham Drama School for a few years. And when I moved to Sleaford, to lovely Lincolnshire, to have my baby, I needed to meet people. So I joined the little theatre group, who are just the loveliest bunch of people ever. And so that's, it's kind of my hobby. And I've missed everyone massively over the last year. But yeah, it's a really nice family. I mean, us theatre people anyway, we all kind of make a family out of our hobbies and our passions and our love for theatre, and that's what I find in Sleaford Little Theatre. So we're super excited to be able to be putting something on this year.
Yes,
it's going to be awesome.
Very exciting. And what about you, Tony? What's your history with all this?
Well, I sort of got into acting a bit like Jo, but it was back in 1980 when I was in the Air Force in Germany. And I met a mate of mine who was in the bar, and I was going to be living the mess. I said, "What do you do with your life, Dick? And you can't spend all your life in the bar." He said, "Well, I'm a member of the Little Theatre." I said, "Why?" He said, "Well, they're nice people and the beer's cheap." So I joined for all the right reasons. And I've been in a lot of things since then, but I joined the theatre just before Jo. In fact, I was quite new when Jo joined, about 14, 15 years ago. And it's lovely. I really do like going on stage. I love it. I'm very nervous, but I love it. But my father was on stage before the Second World War. He was an amateur, but he was in one of those groups they had in London where amateurs and professionals worked together. And he was on the stage in London playing, I think Sir Percy Blakeney is it in the Tale of Two Cities. Amazing. The one who escapes looking like an old washerwoman. And I have the photograph of my father looking like an old washerwoman. Amazing. So it inspires me.
Yeah, it's amazing. So, obviously COVID happened, and and it's all been very crazy. But the positive of all this is this new show that you're doing, which is obviously going to be performed outdoors. Tell us a little bit about that. Who wants to take it?
Joe can take it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, we're putting on A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was listening to your Shakespeare stuff before, and Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And we're doing A Midsummer Night's Dream in the beautiful grounds of Rawsby Hall, which is just outside of Sleaford in Lincolnshire. Rawsby Hall is a beautiful, beautiful stately home with the most stunning gardens, and it's just the perfect natural setting for A Midsummer Night's Dream. And so that is what we are putting on this summer, in real, not in Zoom, actually real life people together.
So have you already started sort of looking at this, and are you doing that through Zoom? Is that how it's working at the moment?
Yeah, and we found it very good because we've actually, for a start, been able to look at the lines properly together, whereas normally you're on stage and you're completely put off by all the other things going on, and it's been very, very useful. And of course, we ought to point out that I'm much more experienced in Shakespeare than Joe is.
How many plays you done, Tony?
I've been in one. And that was not really Shakespearean acting, because I was Sir Toby Belch in Twelfth Night.
Okay.
And it was the most wonderful thing to be in. But the director was Maria, who's doing Midsummer Night's Dream for us, and she is superb at bringing a lot of people who don't know Shakespeare at all well, if at all, and putting on a good show.
Amazing. I mean, it's something that we were talking about this earlier, something I've never done. So, but I've been to see various shows, and Twelfth Night was one of them. And, you know, there was that wonderful thing of my first experience of Shakespeare was literally sitting on a lawn with a glass of wine. But it just felt amazing. You know, it's such a wonderful thing. Are you sticking to like the traditional telling of it, or is it a sort of modern twist on it, or how's that happening?
It's the script is exact, but it's timeless. So it's not going to be, you know, the purists out there are not going to have their lovely ruffle collars or jodhpur pants or pantaloons. It's going to have a lovely modern ethereal twist to it, and it's going to be really, really magical with lots of music and dancing and songs and just it's going to be lovely. So it's not actually set in any particular time or period. Our director her vision is incredible, like what her ideas, and like she says these things and you're like, oh, I'm just so excited for people to see it, you know. It's going to be really, really good. I'm really excited already. And so it's not set in a time, to answer your question, and it's not traditional. No.
Amazing. All right, I'm going to go to you, Tony. Let's talk about the parts that you're playing. So what are you playing within the show?
Well, I'm Oberon, King of the Fairies, which is wonderful because although he's got quite a few long monologues, they're written in sort of Shakespearean verse, which makes them easier to learn. I've always been good at learning songs.
Yeah.
And this is like learning a song, because once you've got it going, the brain says, "Oh, yeah, you know where you're going next," which is really good. And he's excellent. And Puck and I, because Joe's Puck, we have a lot of acting together, which is really nice because we've done a lot of acting together, and I think we've always got on very well. So looking forward to that.
Yeah. And so, Joe, well, that's answered the question. You are Puck. How are you finding that? Because it's quite a challenging role as well.
I love it. Absolutely love it. It's such a fun role. I can be so creative with Puck. And I'm really excited because I can be really physical with him. He's also very playful and very mischievous, and very, you know, and I'm really excited. And actually, I did say to Tony, as he's Oberon, I was like, you've got to be really physical with me. I'm expecting, you know, I mean, I'm a yoga teacher, but I don't do back bends and things like, you know, I don't walk on my hands. However, I am looking forward to being, you know, physical. I'm hoping to be up in trees and amongst the audience, and I'm really, really looking forward to Puck.
Amazing.
Great role to play.
Oberon and Puck have a very strange relationship because we respect each other. We get on very well, but I have to keep her in control. I mean,
Yeah.
she really does try to miss things out, and she doesn't do her job very well. So I'm in there and getting really cross with her, and she doesn't let me get too cross.
I love it. So, is this the first time you've sort of ventured into Shakespeare as a company, or what sort of stuff have you done before?
Well, Twelfth Night, of course, was the very first time, but that's
Yeah.
the first time I think the Little Theatre has ever done Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And it's been going for 70 years. We missed our anniversary last year because of COVID. But we've tended in the past to do fairly standard stuff, but we've done a few oddball things. I was in The Dresser,
Okay.
which is quite a demanding play for amateurs to put on. And what have we done? We did Nell Gwyn just before lockdown, and that was tremendous. I mean, it was an amazing thing to be in.
Yeah, there's a real good balance at the theatre of between traditional and modern stuff and new writers. Yeah, there's a real lovely balance to appeal to all audiences. There's the Christmas pantomime, there's the family shows, there's the quite edgy stuff, there's comedy stuff, and yeah, it is a really good balance. But yeah, we did a Twelfth Night a couple of years ago. I don't know 2 years ago now. Yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah, so this is the second Shakespearean play we're doing.
Amazing.
Yeah, Maria wanted us to do Macbeth, and it's still sort of in the offing. I'm not sure if Joe and I would enjoy Macbeth quite as much, because the nice thing about Twelfth Night and this one is that they're fun.
Yeah.
They really are fun.
That's the start, isn't it? And then you get a bit darker, but it's definitely something for the future. Yeah. So is the company based at Sleaford Little Theatre as well? You sort of usually do your shows there.
We have our own theatre. We're very lucky.
Amazing.
People before us bought it in 1996, I think.
That's amazing.
And then fundraised for a very long time and opened it just about on the millennium. So we are very lucky to have our own theatre, and it's a Georgian theatre. It's one of that and the one in Richmond are the only two square Georgian theatres left in the country.
Amazing.
And it's tremendous. So we don't have the problem that most amateur groups have of finding somewhere to rehearse. We've got it.
That's amazing.
It's a beautiful little hidden treasure as well, and people just don't know it's there because it doesn't look like a theatre from outside. It looks like a house.
Yeah.
And the times that we've sort of had something going on and the music's coming out and people walk past and they're like, "Can I come and have a look?" And I take them in, and you go down this little, and it opens up into this just beautiful, beautiful theatre. And like you say, Tony, there's only two square Georgian theatres in the country. Yeah. And we're lucky to have one of them.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that. I love the fact that it was all grouped. You all bought it. I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's I mean, our theatre's a little bit like that. It's very unassuming, and nobody knows it's there. But I normally play to myself most nights, so but it's ours, so that's what counts. Okay, we're gonna bring Ruthie into the conversation right now because she's on social media, and we're gonna see what's going on out there. Hello, Ruthie.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, you can't see her, by the way. I'll just point that out.
I'm
but
just a voice.
She's there. She's a voice
here.
from the ether, aren't you, Ruth?
I am. How are you both doing? Are you good?
Yeah, good, thank you. Really good.
Wonderful. Well, we've got lots of love going on in the chat for both of you, and obviously for your project that's coming up. I've put all the links in there, so anyone that's interested, which you all will be, I know you will, scroll up and you can find all the links to the correct Facebook pages and the ticket site and things like that. But yeah, lots of people popping in to say hello. I've had a look myself for tickets. I might have already bought some.
You haven't? They're not on sale yet?
They're in the basket.
Are they?
They're going to be.
Are they?
Yeah.
They are going to be.
I really want to go.
I want to go and see this theatre. I love this idea. This, the fact that they bought their own theatre. I think that's amazing. So I'm coming down and I want to tour.
Great. Tell us when, Gary. Come straight down.
That's
and you
definitely
can come and act in it, Gary.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't. I mean, I look the part for a Shakespearean play, probably.
You do.
Yeah, I can bring my own throne. So
I was going to say, bring your throne. We want the throne.
Have throne will travel. But yeah, other than that, I'm literally awful at scripts, which is why I became a director and a writer because I'm terrible. Ruthie, give us some.
It's a true story.
It
It
is a
really
true
is.
story.
So many anecdotes of you pinning your lines to the back of small children in the ensemble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a story for another day. So yes, we've got lots of people popping in. We've got Maria Louise Bates. I believe she's your director, isn't she? So she's popped in and said Macbeth will be on in 2022.
Oh.
So get ready for that, you two. I've got to say,
Is that a bombshell moment? Did you know that?
No, we knew. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
on the
leaked.
schedule. Yeah.
Joe and I are on the selection committee for the plays, so
Right.
we have an inkling.
Right.
Amazing.
Well, yeah. Well, Maria's now eyeing up my throne, I feel, for Macbeth. So.
there you go. I've got to say as well, we have been saying that name quite a lot, and technically we are setting our own theatre.
I know.
And we've been, but it's all right because it's a counter curse. Go outside, turn around 3 times, spit, and then not to come back in.
I do that before
Exactly.
I do that
Fine.
now.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh.
From within.
Does it anyway, just for good,
Just for-
just to be
Just for a
safe.
laugh.
Just in case.
Just to
for fun.
fit in with some of the people in Skegness that are on our street. It's a rough street sometimes.
It's true. Don't
Yeah.
open a theatre on Prince George Street in
Yeah, it's fine.
Skegness.
It's fine.
Anyway, moving on to your questions. Okay, so we've got David Burton in the chat. Hi, David. He wants to know: is this the first outdoor performance for both of you, or have either of you previously done plays al fresco before?
Hi, David. Lovely question. Yeah, I think it is. I'm thinking now. I'm going through the old cogs, and I think it is my first outdoor performance. Yes.
Yeah, certainly mine. Looking
amazing.
forward to it.
Yeah,
great.
it's just something completely different.
Yeah.
I love doing outdoor stuff because it brings with it all the elements as well, and also that thing of you can't stop. You know, if it's raining, if they're sat there, the audience, you keep going. It's amazing.
You'll be amazed how resilient the British public are as well. Last
Oh, yeah.
summer, we were doing an outdoor festival in Burton Constable Hall, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah,
And we were doing shows up there for the weekend, and it's literally about 20 minutes away from the coast, I think. So
Yeah.
the weather changes instantly. But you can see everyone sat down. It was glorious sunshine and everyone was all relaxed. Had bought their lawn chairs and everything, and picnics. And as soon as a little cloud comes over, those drops of rain started falling. Every single person, they were prepared. They were like Boy Scouts. Out came the ponchos, the umbrellas went up, everything. And it was amazing. And everyone was just sat there all covered over.
And it,
Oh,
it did hammer it down.
Instant, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
They don't care.
They don't care.
If you've got a glass of wine, as long as you can stop the rain going in your wine glass, they'll sit there
Yeah.
in the mud and everything.
It
So
was amazing.
yeah, no,
Everything's fixed with prosecco.
I agree. There you go. You see.
I think Puck and I should have an excuse to have an umbrella. I've got a staff that one of my sons has carved for me as Oberon, and maybe I could have a little umbrella in the top of it.
Yeah,
You can come and shelter.
Just pop it out. It's modern day. We like it. It's an
Amazing.
interpretation. I love
Yeah,
it.
very
Ruthie, give us another one.
Okie dokie. We've got Jonathan Booth who's popped into the chat. He wants to know, are there any Shakespeare plays or roles you'd both like to tackle?
Lady Macbeth.
Just putting that out there for the next show.
Yeah. Maria.
Tony,
There's a lot-
what part do you want in Macbeth?
But it's the number of lines you've got to learn.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Oh, frightening.
Yeah.
One would always like to do Hamlet, but maybe my age, it's got to be Lear. But Lear's just on stage the whole time.
Yeah.
But he does go mad.
Yeah, I'd do the same. You know, I love the idea of it, but yeah, it's the lines. It just scares me. Yeah, but Jonathan's only literally 2 rooms down because he's filming here at the moment in the theatre. We're doing an online socially distanced version of Wizard of Oz, so he's literally 2 doors down.
Is that not the name of the band? 2 Doors Down.
Probably.
Anyway,
I don't know.
we should do an online Shakespeare version because then you can, with every
I could have
cut
my
you could
script
just
in front of me.
yeah
You
Oh,
can.
stick it on the
Online's
auto
great.
cue.
Yeah, auto cue.
We did it during lockdown, didn't we? We did. There was Maria set up Beyond Boundaries Theatre as well, which was online script reading,
Amazing.
basically.
And we did Macbeth, and you were one of the witches, Joe.
Yes, I was.
You were.
Well
Nice.
remembered, Mr.
Yes.
Gordon. Yes.
Yeah, that's good. I could do that. I could set up auto cue and I could just read. I'd probably have trouble with that nowadays. Yeah. It's
The
too
great
much.
thing is you can do more than one part if you're online and nobody sees you.
Yeah, yeah.
Put on a different voice, you can do lots of stuff.
There you
Yeah.
go.
No, I like it.
Or we could do Shakespeare for kids with puppets. We've got a whole cupboard of puppets.
Equally
Do it that way.
interesting, Ruth.
Anyway,
Give us another one.
I'm off. Jonathan Booth says 2 Doors Down is a Dolly Parton song. Didn't know that.
Is it?
There you go.
He would know.
Right. We want to know, have you got any advice for newbies that want to tackle Shakespeare? So whether that's, already seasoned actors that have never gone anywhere near Shakespeare but want to, what's your advice on sort of easing yourselves into starting with Shakespeare?
Get a director like Maria, because she makes it all seem fun, even when it's getting a bit tense. And she understands it, but she understands that not everybody understands it. So she makes it all much more easy to do.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things is don't ever be afraid to admit you don't understand it.
Yeah.
It's fine to ask somebody. Somebody will know. And obviously with the internet, there's lots and lots of resources there. And once you understand what your words mean, it does make it a lot easier.
Yeah.
So don't, there's no kind of snobbery with people. Oh, what, you don't understand Shakespeare? I'm sat there through nearly all rehearsals going, what does that mean? And what am I saying there?
I do that in most shows.
And as soon as you know, it becomes easier. So yeah, don't be afraid to tackle it.
Yeah.
And actually, once you get into that mindset, it does become a lot easier. So just do it.
That's good. I mean, that sounds, exactly the right answer. If you've got the right director who's able to, to see both sides of it and, who understands it, but also understands that, you might not, then great. And has the patience to direct you correctly, which is, which is always sometimes difficult with directors. I've known a few in my time. It is it's how you direct. Absolutely. Ruthie, we've got time for one more. Back to you.
Okie dokie. So as I said before, I'm just going to put another little plug out there. So it's the 14th to the 18th of July. All the links are in the stream, so scroll up and definitely check that out. Make sure you like and share as well so everyone else can see what's going on. But we also want to know, because obviously you need to be quite local to Sleaford Little Theatre to obviously be part of the company. But how do people go about joining if they want to?
They can go to our website, which is sleafordplayhouse.co.uk. And there is a members section there, and we actually have members who live all over the place. We have members who live in Wisbech, in Norfolk, and so yes, if you want to be really actively involved in a production, you want to be close enough because you're going to at least be coming to the theatre a few times a week. So, but you can still be involved and be at a distance. That's not a problem. So if they go to the website, sleafordplayhouse.co.uk, and look at the members section there, and just send a message if they've got any questions at all. We're always happy to answer them.
And Jo, aren't you our membership person?
Yeah.
So you get a very, very happy face who will hug you and keep you to us.
Everyone sounds lovely there. How many members do you have of this group? Is there
40
something?
Is it
No,
really?
it's 60 something.
It's 40 active.
Wow.
Well, that's
No, it's not.
Isn't it?
I'm the membership secretary. It's 60.
60. There we are.
And we have patrons as well. We have patrons who are non-acting roles. So they're people who support us. It's like £25 a year, and they get discounted tickets, and they get first come tickets as well. They get to early bird, is it called, when they're not released, but they get. So there's also patronage out there as well. And we welcome all members and all patrons.
Yeah. It's great. I love it. I love the ethos of it, and I love everything you've done. The fact that you over time you've bought your own theatre and you do all this, and it's become such an amazing community. I only take my hat off to you if I was wearing one. Absolutely amazing. Wishing you all the success with A Midsummer Night's Dream at Rossby Hall, 14th to the 18th of July. I've made it easy for you. See, I've done it for you.
Thank you, Gary.
And it's been wonderful to speak to you both. Thank you so much.
And
we'll hopefully get you back a little bit nearer the time as well, so we can do a bit more promotion and maybe get you to do a bit. Let's make it. We'll get you to reenact a scene to advertise the show. That would be wonderful. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, Tony and Joanna. Thank you very much. That's wonderful.
Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye.
Something magical is coming this Easter. Live on Stage to Stream, our brand new online panto, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Join Dorothy Gale, The Cowardly Lion, Tin Man, and the Scarecrow in a brand new online magical adventure. Live this Easter at www.stagetostream.tv. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, live online this Easter. For more information, visit our website at www.stagetostream.tv. You're watching StageToStream.tv live from the Neverland Theatre. Oh, that was wonderful. So nice to meet just wonderfully happy people and talented people that are creative. And I love that. I love the fact that company bought their own theatre. Amazing. That's what it's about. It's beautiful. So thank you very much to you both for joining us this evening. That was fun, and we're definitely going to get you back nearer the time in July. That would be wonderful to chat more. Fabulous, yeah. You just saw the advert there for Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz is going to be released on the 4th of the 4th. Which is very exciting, on the Sunday, Easter Sunday. What my hair's doing there, it's getting crazy over the headphones. Oh, it's annoying.
It happens to me sometimes.
Yeah, it's just, I look like I've got dog ears. So that's exciting. Wizard of Oz is coming very shortly indeed. And we've been filming it over the past 4 or 5 days. It's all done, again, socially distanced. We've learned a few new techniques since. But none of the actors meet. So, it's incredible. And you wouldn't know. It's very exciting. Ruthie, how are you over there?
Yeah, I'm good. Lots of love in the chat for Midsummer Night's Dream for Tony and Joe there as well.
I'd love to go and see that.
Yeah, I think we should. Like I say, I've got my tickets in my virtual basket. Which means I'll put it on the calendar. So there you go. But no, definitely. What's your favourite outdoor show that you've ever seen?
I think probably the 12th Night that I saw, the original Shakespeare, because it was my first, and literally I was sat there on my own with a glass of wine, happy as anything, just, and sort of taking it. I'd never seen Shakespeare, and I was, sort of taking it all in, so that was nice. For me, that for Shakespeare, but my favourite outdoor show of all time, of anything, would be Peter Pan, which was amazing.
We went to see that in Regent's Open Air, didn't we?
Yeah,
that was
literally
very good.
The best thing I've ever seen.
Do you know what? That was such a twist, wasn't it? Because when I booked the tickets, because did I take you for your birthday? I think
So.
I think I did. I booked the tickets, and it wasn't many left, so I panic bought. I was like, quick! But I hadn't really looked into what it was. I knew it was Peter Pan, which is obviously your favourite show, and I was like, I like Regent's Open Air Theatre. We'll go there. And then I found out that it wasn't traditional Peter Pan.
No.
That it was. So obviously everyone knows the story of Peter Pan, but this particular version was
World War One, wasn't it?
Yeah. So all the Lost Boys were in a hospital ward with amnesia, and Wendy was the nurse that was looking after them. But it was phenomenal. It was amazing, and it was one of those. I was like, oh no, I've booked the wrong thing. It's going to be awkward. It's going to be, but no, it was fabulous. I think it is other than Banana Man the musical, I think
that was an outdoor.
Wasn't outdoor. It's definitely my favourite outdoor. It was just so well done. Did anyone else out there get to see it? Let me know in the comments if you have.
The way they flew him was insane. Just two towers, 30-foot towers either side with wires connected down, and then they would connect him in the middle, and then two people would connect themselves at the towers, run up the towers, and then jump off.
They didn't disguise it. They were dressed as soldiers, weren't they? So
they would just jump off the towers, and the counterweight would stop them plummeting. But he literally shot up and zoomed round. It was insane. So good. What a great show. Yeah. They
brought it back a couple of years after.
Yeah.
But missed it. We were busy.
Yeah, really good. Open air's the way forward, I think, as well. Obviously we're wanting to get back in the theatre, and we will do as soon as we're able. But the good thing is, there's outdoor, and if we can get out there and feel safe and watch a show, then hurrah! And fair play to companies that are out there now doing it, and planning ahead. There's quite a few. We were chatting the other night about Wind in the Willows, which is exciting, which is happening in Lincolnshire, and of course more and more people are doing it, which is great. It's the way forward.
It is, particularly in England, because you've got we're limited, aren't we, as to the good weather, but when it hits to sort of sort of end of spring, summertime. It's all go, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be outside as much as possible.
And this year for us, it's been Wizard of Oz crazy, hasn't it? Because we are doing the online show, which is very exciting. That's our online version, which is on Easter Sunday, which is coming out. You'll be able to rent that. And we're then doing the Parking Lot Social, where we're touring, which is our outdoor show. We're doing a charity version as well. For Starlight, children's charity, which is incredible and the best thing ever. And then we're possibly back with something a little bit later in the year, which we're going to announce very soon.
Can we not tell them now?
I think we'll announce it soon.
How
the
soon
end
is
of,
soon?
Well, the
Because
end of this week,
last
possibly.
week you said
I know.
this week.
I'd like to, I want to have everything in place.
Harry Stedman wants to know how long is the online version.
Don't know yet.
I haven't made
Still filming it.
Yeah, still filming.
Probably between 50 minutes and an hour, I would say. So, yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Michelle Shipman said Parking Lot Social was amazing at Christmas.
Hooray!
Yeah, very, very good indeed. We enjoyed that ourselves because obviously, we'd not been able to perform for a lot of the year, and the guys that went out and did that was amazing. But yes, if you're coming to Skegness this summer, or you're in the area this summer, and if you can come to this area this summer, there are big things happening. Let's just say an unusual venue, but it will be something completely unique because we're cutting edge as always. We're cutting edge as always in what we do, and this one is incredibly exciting. Yeah.
Beverly Charles has hopped in.
Go on.
She said, better not say it might get copied. Oh.
Yeah, we won't be able to be on this one. This is so out there. Because we're always a couple of years ahead anyway, but we are so far out there on this one. You can't copy. We can, but it'll be too late. We'll be done and we'll be on the next thing. Yeah. This is big and this is major, and especially if you like. If you like pantos and that sort of thing and you like what we do, then you're going to love it. So that's all I'm going to say on the matter. But it is massive for this area, and of course you can come in when you come in on holiday or just come and visit. It's very, very exciting, and I think we'll be the it has kind of been done before, but we'll be the only people that are now doing it and sort of on a
pioneers.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're
look at us go.
Yeah.
Cutting edge.
Yeah.
Leanne Unsworth popped in and she says, I think we should have a stage to stream chat for loyal people where we get secrets first.
I think you're probably right. Yeah.
Well, they're currently all hidden in my hair, so
Yeah.
I think you're right there. David Burton.
Go on.
He says David Burton has done lots of outdoor shows. He's done Much Ado About Nothing, Alice in Wonderland, Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum, She Stoops to Conquer, and The Jungle Book at Whipsnade Zoo for
Which
a
we did.
certain well-known
Yes,
company.
We did that, didn't we?
I've forgotten all about Whipsnade Zoo.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good day, wasn't
It's
it?
good. Michaela Strachan was there.
Yeah, she borrowed our set.
Harry Stedman, is the Skegness Carnival cancelled this year again? Possibly. I don't know. I'm not in it anymore. I did 3 years. I built it up to and left it in a good place. So, but unfortunately, COVID happened. So, bringing 10,000 people on average for that event, bringing them together on the streets of Skegness is, I don't know. I would say I hope so, but yeah, it's going to be one of them things last minute. But yeah, we'll see. We'll be there if it is.
See what happens. Everything's changing, isn't it?
Everything's changing. But
Week
the
to
thing
week.
we are doing will be there this year, and it's very exciting. It's it's good. Ruth,
Very exciting.
I'm timing the time that I have a drink now in between. I've got a dry throat, but I had the camera
You
on
had
me.
your
I had the camera on me last time. I was having a drink and then realised it was on me.
amazing. You've not got your sippy cup with you either. No.
I've got proper glasses.
Oh, it's got
I know.
proper ones. You had your jab today, didn't you?
I did have my jab today. Yeah.
How are you
Pfizer.
feeling?
All right, actually, yeah. It's nothing to worry about, really.
Do you feel
So-
tired or anything?
No, they were very good in Storehouse. So well done to everybody working there, because it's like a conveyor belt. But I mean, incredible. I queued for about 10 minutes to get in. Big long line, and in literally, I didn't feel it at all. I felt a little prick. It's not the first time. And literally about 2 seconds, and she went, "Yeah, you're done." And I was like, "Oh, is that it?" And she went, "Yeah."
There you go.
So that was it.
When's your next one?
I've got a little bit sore, a little bit, but well, that's where it went in. But
You always get
it's a
sore
bit-
after you had an
but
injection.
That's it, really. But it's nothing to, if we're protecting others and ourselves, then it's worth doing.
If we turn the lights off, will you glow in the dark?
Probably.
Ooh.
And also, you never guess what?
What?
Now I've got the chip in my body. Apple know where I am. Yeah.
There you go.
So I'm really outraged about the fact that. I'll just jump on Facebook a minute and just check into the Neverland Theatre. But yeah, the fact they know
I didn't know
where
what
I
you were
am.
doing then.
Yeah,
Very good.
I was being amused at the fact that Anyway, no, get it done. It's fine. It's nothing to worry about. It's done. It's done. Happy days.
Very good.
There you go. My next one is in 12 weeks. Or
12
up to-
weeks?
oh well, it can be up to 12 weeks.
Awesome. I thought it was like 2.
No,
I don't know.
No.
Anyway. Angel
Good.
Merrill's plus Becky. Can't wait to watch The Wizard of Oz. Looking forward to it. It's a good one. It's going to be good.
It is going to be good. The online version is because we've upgraded everything and learnt new tricks like treadmills that are green screen.
Painted it green.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's just incredible. I'm watching it, but I'm editing it. But yeah, it's amazing. This one. This is a whole new level of what we did. So we started at a level last year, and I love what we did. But this year's the new thing, and then we take a wizard onwards and upwards more and
It is a
more.
year of the wizard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really
it is the
is.
year of the wizard, and that's a good thing. We're playing in Oz. Jonathan Booth is laughing. Now I don't know whether he's laughing at the fact that I said I had a little prick in the arm, or what are you laughing at, Johnny?
Why is that funny?
What are you laughing at, Johnny? What are you laughing at, Johnny? Just shout down
Just
there.
shout louder.
Yeah, he's only 2 rooms down. Backstage.
Now listen, we should talk about who's coming up for the rest of the week.
We should do, because it's getting exciting. It's always exciting anyway, but the fact that we're like 3 weeks now in advance is very
Well, I've got to
exciting.
wait for everyone to confirm.
But
So if you're watching out there and you're waiting for an email from me, just check your spam folder.
and also
do
bear
that.
with us, because Tommy got us like literally about 24 people, wasn't it, in a night?
25.
Yeah. So yeah.
No, it's good. I've emailed most people today, but like I say, I'm just waiting to hear back. I'm doing them in order that you sent them through, so it'll probably be on alphabetical name. I
Bear
would have
with
thought.
us.
Now listen. So tomorrow we've got something new.
Yeah, go on.
We've not had a guest like this before.
Go on.
For tomorrow.
I'm excited. I don't
We've
know
got
who
the
it is.
front man of a band, Gary.
Ooh, well,
Band
we
is
have.
called-
Hold on, we had Rangatang frontman of a band.
Oh yeah, that's true. Second one. Oh. Yeah, that's true.
Well, do something else.
The first professor.
There you go.
We've not had a. We might have had a professor. They didn't tell us their title.
You did tell us about your cat, Professor Mufafa.
Mufasa
What was his name?
McMittens.
Right, there you go.
I
That's
mean, it's a
what I was gonna say.
mouthful. That's probably why I never answered. Professor Pretorius
Can you-
from.
Just before
Oh,
you
I
do
was
that.
building that up
No,
then.
just before you do that, can
Yeah.
you do David Burton's gag?
Oh, I'm not on it. What is it? Where is it? It's, where?
At the bottom, everyone should have.
Everyone should have the vaccine. It's another step on the road to Damascus. Damascus. Very good.
Brilliant. That's what keeps this show going.
Yeah.
Beverly Charles said, copyright the green treadmill just in case. It's fine. We're
Signed
only
my
using
name
it
on
for
it.
this. Okay, go on. Tell us about tomorrow.
Oh,
It's exciting.
Well, I'd built it all up and now
Well,
you've
carry
ruined
on,
it.
Professor.
Right, so we've got Professor Pretorius from Dead Happy Band.
Nice.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Honestly, you're definitely going to want to tune in tomorrow night. So it's but they've got their single coming out. I think it's on the 26th actually. The single's coming out on the 26th onto Spotify.
Nice. And probably
we've got a
iTunes.
link for that
Maybe
as well.
it's on it as well.
Um,
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, honestly, it's fabulous. I wish we could show a clip, but we're going to run out of time, aren't we?
Well,
do
I
you know
haven't
what I'll
got a
do?
clip also.
I gave you the clip. I'll put a clip on
That's
on the
for
Facebook
tomorrow.
page.
Yeah, and also look on tomorrow for what's on tomorrow night, because that's
Yeah.
exciting. Also,
gonna
Friday
be great.
night. Friday night
Friday
is
night.
something completely unique, and nobody will be able to do this. Well, maybe somebody will copy it next week, but who is it?
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus
So
is
excited.
on this show.
It's going to be
on
right
Friday.
here.
The Santa Claus.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah,
Kelly Rogan. So excited to see Dead Happy.
I know. Me too.
Yeah.
I should point out when we keep making jibes at people copying us, it's not copying this show.
No.
No. It's just, other things locally.
Other things.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Stage to stream.
It all
Good.
started with a toilet seat.
Listen, right,
What?
carry on. So Santa's on Friday. Mm-hmm.
The announcement. Wait, isn't Santa coming? Yes, he's going to be coming on Friday.
We just said that.
Honestly,
Pay attention.
keep up.
Come on.
Beverly Charles, I better go off the naughty list by then. No, I think you've still got your Facebook warning.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Harry Steadman, he's trying so hard. Santa knows I'm on the naughty list just because I asked for hashtag wet trumpets. Jan Unsworth said, don't read that. He's not doing it. He's not biting. Amazing.
Right. No. I'm not a performing monkey. Don't say monkey, you'll get banned. I'm not a performing monkey. I will do a wet trumpet when I feel it's appropriate. You can't just wangle one out willy-nilly. Don't press my buttons ever. Never lean into my quarter and press my buttons, Ruth, ever again.
Sorry about that.
Good.
Ooh.
Now you've made it awkward. Come on, then you play it.
We never worked out if it was a...
No, that's a trombone. That's a trombone.
But is
See,
this... I don't know
don't
what I'm
jump on
listening
pressing
to.
my
I don't even know
buttons
what I'm
and then
listening to.
don't jump in pressing my buttons if you cannot perform the wet trumpet.
Well, show everyone how it's done.
You show everyone how it's done.
You
Like
do it.
that.
Like what?
Like that.
No, I think you do a full run through.
This is
Show
great
us how.
TV.
Show us how.
Don't throw the wet trumpet about.
I knew this pen would come in handy.
Yeah.
Anyway, we don't actually know what instrument that is. I'm
Look,
just assuming
we've
it's
run
a
out of
trumpet.
time. You've ruined it. You've run out of time. Good. Say goodnight, Ruthie.
Good night,
It's been a
Ruthie.
pleasure.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes, it has indeed.
Yes.
Hope you've enjoyed yourself this evening. Well, join us tomorrow night for our next guest. And of course, more top banter live from the Neverland Theatre here in Skegness. That's the Neverland Theatre, not the other one. Hope you've had a good night. Till tomorrow. Stay safe. Bye.